Consoles, they come with everything. They come with console, all the cables, and the controllers.
Oh, thank God it comes with a console. And what do you mean it comes with a controller? That sounds plural. Doesn't it come with a controller? And if you want to buy another controller, you have to pay, what, $40, $50? If you go on Amazon to buy the normal, regular black controller, it's $47. Oh, but if you want a gray one, then for some reason it's $56. Because I guess that's just the most expensive color. I guess. I don't know.
And the thing is, most people just play on their living room. Most people don't play on a gaming monitor.
Ah, the guessing game. I'm good at the guessing game. And what's wonderful about the guessing game is that two can play the guessing game. So here's my guess, and I'm going to think for a second. All right, now I have an educated guess. My educated guess is that most people play on their computer monitors, not on televisions, because their computer monitors are already hooked to their computers. While people have the ability to use their PCs on a television, most people probably opt to use it on a monitor.
Most casual people don't play on a desk and chair.
I would say the vast, vast majority of casual PC gamers also use their PC for primarily work or social media or other functions besides gaming, and as such, they will have it at a desk and a chair. A PC has 1,001 uses, not only gaming. So someone who plays gaming casually or lightly is just going to use the same setup that they use their PC with everything else. They're just going to sit at their desk and they're going to play their games. They're not going to take it to the television, and they're not going to move their keyboard and their setup and all that stuff. They're just going to sit down and they're going to play their games.
I know YouTubers, professional gamers, they play desk and chair and gaming monitor on console, but that's different. The average person does not do that.
I know this because I just do, and I guessed, and that's my definition of knowing something, is just guessing.
The average person buys an Xbox One or PS4, plugs it into their TV in their living room, sit down on the couch and play. You would have to get gaming chair, gaming monitor, desk.
You wouldn't have to get a gaming chair. You wouldn't have to get a gaming monitor. You just have to have a chair and a monitor, and those are super cheap things, and these are things that 90% of people already have. But for this comparison, you're assuming that everybody has everything they need to play console, and yet nothing that it would take for someone to play on the PC. You assume nobody has a chair. You assume nobody has a desk. You assume nobody has a computer monitor. And you know what? I don't have a television in my house. I don't watch TV. I have a computer. I have Netflix, I have YouTube, I have all that stuff. I have no need for a television. I do not own a television.
Mouse and keyboard for the PC, and like all that stuff, gaming chair, gaming mouse, gaming monitor, and desk and chair would probably run you about $500.
You keep saying the same thing over and over, and saying it even more doesn't make it more correct. Every time you say this, it is still wrong. Every time you say this, it is still a huge assumption and misrepresentation of what you need to buy to just play PC gaming. Maybe you think this is your best argument of them all, which is ridiculous, and you keep beating it over and over and over the head because you think this is your best possible defense of consoles, when it's not. You are wrong. Let it go.
And that's not even the PC itself. And you haven't even bought games. Like, you're well looking at over $1,000 for all that stuff.
The numbers change, they shift, they go here, they go there. Every time we bring up something, it's a new number. If you're going to be wrong, at least be consistently wrong.
And you haven't even bought games or like season pass or DLC yet. That doesn't include DLC for the games you buy.
See, we can do this all day and it's not going to get us anywhere. You didn't mention Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus subscriptions, which is what you need right now to play the game you're playing online with other people. You didn't mention that for the console, did you? No?
And yes, I know games are cheaper on PC. I do recognize that.
Well, hallelujah, not all is lost.
Like CSGO is like 10 or 15 bucks, like normally. And there's always the Steam summer sales and winter sales and things of that nature. So games are cheap. But most games that people play, like most like big AAA titles, or like GTA, Black Ops, Fallout, those are 60 bucks. Those run you about 60 bucks. Most games, I would say that people look forward to are like big title games, GTA, Fallout, COD, maybe Battlefield, things of that nature. They're 60 bucks mostly.
They are absolutely not. None of what you said is true. They are not $60 mostly or usually. They are always cheaper. Steam is not the only place to buy games. I've been buying a lot of games from G2A recently. Even add-ons for games I already have on Steam. I use this example again because it's the most recent example, but I bought Doom about a day after it came out, and I saved about $34 compared to someone who would go to GameStop and buy it there. My $32 versus their $66 after taxes.
They may go down here and there, sales and everything, discounts, but they're a pretty solid $60, and that doesn't include season pass or like shark points on GTA, things of that nature. It's so expensive. Now my last and final topic is maintenance.
Oh boy, let's see how he tries to spin this into a positive for console.
Okay, how often does a console get a virus?
Viruses. We're gonna do viruses, the big boogeyman of PC gaming. Don't get PC gaming because you might get a virus. Don't trust your friends, don't trust your wife, don't trust the family dog. They'll give your PC a virus.
Very, very little.
That's weird because of all that antivirus software that you can download onto your console.
I mean, you could play a console like hours and hours. It will not get a virus.
Wow, hours and hours with no virus. Well, sign me up. I'm on 3 years plus on my PC, and I haven't had a virus yet. Because antivirus software is a thing that exists, and you don't even really need it, to be frank. And there are antivirus options that are free, so you don't even have to pay for it if you really don't want to.
There is little to no way. I think it's virtually impossible for your PS4 or Xbox One to get like a virus like a PC can. Like if your PC gets a virus, you can either do one or two things. You can either leave it or fix it.
Well, yeah. I guess those would be the two options that you have. Yeah. I mean, if your car gets a dent, then you have two options. You could fix it or not fix it. So yes, you're right.
Leaving it is gonna fuck up your PC even more and probably permanently break it.
To show how easy this is, at this point in the video, I went ahead and ran a scan of my computer. And I hadn't run a scan since February the 12th of this year, which is also my birthday. Yay, me, it's my birthday. I made it around the sun again. It took me 3 clicks, a left click, a right click, and then a left click. And it took 31 seconds for the scan to occur. And there were 0 threats. No threats since February the 12th. And it is May the 31st. Holy shit, have I really scanned 687 times? I bet a lot of those were automatic. Anyway, total threats removed. In 3 years, there have been 56. In 3 years, there have been 56. And this web root here just gets rid of them. No problem. Bam. Done. Over. No muss, no fuss. That's it. That's all there is. And that's 56 threats removed considering I go to some strange places.
And fixing it is going to cost a lot of money.
I mean, if you spend a lot of money, it could be $30. And normally that's for a service that lasts for a year or more.
Well, you may say free software. You could give it to a buddy, things of that nature.
Yeah, we could say things that completely counter your argument. Yes, we could.
Still going to be expensive. Maybe your buddy can fix it. I wouldn't trust any of my friends.
Well, that's between you and your friends.
You could take it to like Best Buy, Office Depot. Expensive.
Which is why I would never recommend you do that.
Absolutely. I mean, we offer all sorts of different services. Now, just a quick question: do you have a tech support plan with us here at Geek Squad?
I don't. This would probably be just the only thing I needed on it.
Okay, I gotcha. Well, we offer, if you just want us to put an antivirus onto your computer, we do offer a software installation service, and that's $39.99. Now, as far as like running cleanup services and stuff like that, that generally gets a lot more expensive. But if you get like the one that we always recommend is WebRoot antivirus, I mean, that one's a pretty darn good one. So if we were to install that on there, you'd probably be pretty well set.
Okay. So that's $40?
Yeah, it's $40 for the service, and then however much the WebRoot is, depending on how long of a subscription you buy. I think 1 year is $50 or something like that. And then you can go anywhere from 6 months to 3 years, depending on how long you want to get your subscription.
Alrighty, thanks much. I'll think about that, and I'll call you guys back later on.
Alright, absolutely. You just let us know, man.
Ciao.
Alright, goodbye.
So, yeah, Best Buy is kind of... I mean, they'll get the job done, absolutely, but it'll cost you a bit more than normal. If you want to pay for a premium product, then it's $40 a year. And please, you don't have to spend double that to have somebody else click a few buttons and have it be on your computer.
You could download some computer software. You don't know if it's fake or not, so you're taking a risk there. It's so much stuff. You could get hacked on PC.
You can get hacked on consoles too. What's your point?
You have to buy expensive routers to protect yourself from getting hacked.
I don't think that's how a router works. I mean, no, a router's not going to prevent people from hacking you unless you don't have a router and you don't have internet. Then yeah, if you don't have any internet connection at all, then unless someone breaks into your house and physically hacks your computer, there's probably not going to be anything they can do.
They could track your server code IP. You have to buy expensive VPNs.
Or just use free ones.
PS4, there's little to no hackers.
Yeah, why would they bother hacking you when they could just bring down the entire PlayStation network?
It's not like they're going to hack your PS4 and track you down. I mean, they probably can, but little people can do that. PC's a lot easier.
The chances of you being hacked or having your experience in any way made lesser because of hackers or software ne'er-do-wells is minimal. It is a boogeyman that everybody is afraid of who has never actually played on the PC. Again, I'm 3 years in and I've had no hacking issues, no problem issues. Someone tried to dox me once, but they were completely wrong. It was kind of funny. I mean, are you not going to buy a house or rent an apartment because you could get robbed? Are you never ever going to walk into a gas station because there could be an armed robbery in progress? No, of course not. You're not going to let the possibilities of these tiny, negligible things affect you. You can't let the fear of things that are just never going to happen control you. If that was true, you wouldn't play any games because there is the possibility that somebody somewhere might just not like your face. But that doesn't stop you, does it?
So anyways, PCs are dangerous. Stay away from them. You could get hacked.
Cars are dangerous. Never get in a car or buy a car. You could get in a crash.
Or buy a $200 VPN and waste your money.
Or alternatively, don't listen to anything this person says about anything.
Okay, that's been the disadvantages of PC, guys. In next week's video, I will be bringing you the advantages of
Wait, hello? Can you hear me? Major Tom?
It's been RedTails Gaming here. Tyson. I'm out with another video. Peace.
Wait, I don't understand this sign. You have a skull and crossbones and then the words keep calm. That's ironic. If you have a skull and crossbones on a sign that tells people do not keep calm, danger, beware, belly grow, opesnust, achtung, weam. Don't put a skull and crossbones and then say keep calm. That actually makes me want to keep even less calm because I sense there's some sort of cruel irony going on. All right, so there we go. Another exciting and thrilling conclusion to a counter-argument series of videos. I would like to thank me for doing all the research, and I'd like to thank me for editing this video. Belch. And I would like to thank that chicken that I just finished, because it was delish. So I'm out. Toodles.